let's go on to some trade talks. NFL. So Myles Garrett. Okay, he requested a trade from the Cleveland Browns. This man's been an absolute beast since he's been in Cleveland. He's had 4 straight seasons with 14 or more sacks. That's pretty remarkable. I almost said unremarkable, but he was second in the NFL in sacks this year with 14. Now, we all know why Myles Garrett's leaving. I mean, he's leaving because the Browns suck and he's not going to win a Super Bowl. That's the bottom line with Myles Garrett. I mean, he's just too talented of a player to be stuck in Cleveland not winning. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, there's no way around this at all. And there's a couple places I think Myles Garrett could go, realistically. Now, one of them is the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I don't know if the Ravens can pay him because they have the 23rd most cap space in the NFL with only like $8 million. That's not enough to pay Myles Garrett the money he needs, okay? Because Myles Garrett is a max player. He deserves to be one of the highest paid players in football. So that is a guy you have to be able to pay. So Ravens, they are a long shot in my opinion. They do need him. They could use him. But this is a team right here. 2 of these teams I'm about to mention that could realistically get him. So you've got the Chicago Bears. Okay, they have the 5th most cap space in the NFL at $65 million. So they could definitely pay Myles Garrett and pair him up with Sweat on the front. I mean, that would be a pretty nasty pass rush. And the Bears have always been known for defense and things like that. So he would fit in perfectly with this Bears core that has a lot of potential. And the other team is the Washington Commanders. They have the 3rd most cap space in the NFL. And they got like 81 million in cap space. They could definitely pay him as well. That's been a team right there I think is most likely going to happen because, you just saw Jaden Daniels do his thing. He made it to the NFC Championship. Myles Garrett, he knows he could win a Super Bowl in Washington. They also have a defensive-minded head coach in Dan Quinn. I think that could really work, in my opinion. I think he could go to the Bears as well. I think that could work. But also the Commanders, I think it'd be a little bit better. They got a more established defense. I think they are a little bit better on that side of the ball, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I really should say that because the Bears still have a good defense as well. They still have one of the best corners in football in Jalen Johnson. So, I mean, I'm going to pump the brakes on that a little bit, but I think Washington on the offensive side would give Myles Garrett more of an advantage to win because we saw it happen with Caleb Williams. And the Bears, they're not really ready yet. They need a couple more drafts of drafting consistently good offensive linemen before they can really sit here and be like, all right, we can protect Caleb Williams. But that's a different conversation.
Yeah. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me nice. I'm from another world, baby, yeah. Broadway paradise. They think I'm way too cold cause I put my